315-8195.
FDA agi edwadie nkratoɔ yi ato.
Sebamed range of products. Unam buafo.
Hey, why fish? Someone you would know. And the man who say I can't was a moon. Who can't stop a pack of sea and no baha, none in Nasa Tataya, or Casano didn't Sacatano. But we didn't say Sapapano.
Matilda Mocanina, Spanish garlic mixture, and then the capsules at aroma, and I'm a pomodressa.
Wow, why a nice Sankasa, Spanish garlic mixture, and then the capsule. A woman bought your dear for Sunny wood, the Pedriano. Now, a boss is a bro, I want to chew hypertension, a tick or restaurant, will be a charge of 10 temper. Gas is general yum, a macra, a mania movement of future cromina, a torch, will walk a water a Vian, a friend and Hoyan.
Anti as Spanish Jinko capsules, Hannah.
Spanish Jinko, and no day in Nura, watch your free, Jinko beloba, any soya oil moon, and my wife Jumo should daho.
Martin says, I anti-aging and I'm a good retentive memory.
Now you're turning him.
Antec Herbal Center for and then pharmacies can make an herbal shop. A painful about more money for them with the infidum and come. FDA, AG, a gradient crack.
3CP, if you be here 3CP Bambo.
Ghana Fui Franco, Esa the electrical appliances for Frabe Joshua. Washing machines, Asian women, Yopo, CCTV cameras, and need all clear. I be you know that. Seba mobile phones, this are iPhones, Infinix, Nokia, Samsung, any the anyone says you now. Franco, in Albania the papa, ne water foam say Franco air conditioners, every 1.5, adequacy 2.5 horsepower, Samsung Franco TV, every 32, adequacy 85 inches. Franco, essence tabletop, double decker, any chest freezers, and chain in a mahoden cry. Franco, Quabata be a benwo, name of head office, a water braka, one in Roxy Cinema, and the friend 0246 422 338 in a 055 5939 311. Franco, electrical appliances, papa, if he.
Yeah, where the Oman Jamasime. I don't know what PM is.
Major Bema, Madame Fubina and watching who I may babe Pem you.
And what's the bay?
When you're near, na a yaman, a what dear Greg, Sissy won't to me yako, on a man up in Pim Nipa. Oh, what ye? Oh, wait, yeah, Bantikesi Kura. Make a hunk of fun of bra. Name from Cob, what's in Natural Health Center. At here for Dr. Boatish and New Wire, son of American man. What's in Natural Health Center? A new one, some dear, my Chinese, who be that. What's in Natural Health Center? Even send the idea of glaucoma in near. And you know, say glaucoma na cataracts. A yet on Fedrubia was so on so a drubia. Open Madrono. I don't know about the Pedriano, Jumama, or had the Anayam Yumi and Sammy and Sam. You have friend a double vision. Or young Jumapa. A fair to the beer. No, depending, I said, yes, son, you be a good son. Then in the other yard, near Perusio, then a near Coco. And when he had any benono, and he had any beside you, which you won't, a bishop Benoit won't. You have any friend, Tarijon, a hoopa. What's in Natural Health Center? Or how be a when depending, says why you see. That's why you kusu. I said the Bobby Nessie, and I am there Prunsio, and the Fransasiano Ebinono. What's in Natural Health Center? What is Walkway only no pressing? Now pressing Netty or how Kuana Wisia, Saubanoha, Assemblyasa. What's in Natural Health Center? So any Babia, ya no near home, or how can say Pana we are here? What's in Natural Health Center? Or being Fendi Yadian Coho and Casamiko Yanyi, Kumase or was from Mazin, a general was from a post office one, and a man in Quantana Mitri. But quite so total filling station or François who pay. Petiman, Pentecost Johnson, and then cancel our La Paz, but the Access Bank they give anymore. Number
0594 994 552 0594 994 552 0594 994 552.
Ajwa, na den tina no pa no pa why ko say.
Bra kocho. Enye nkofo ye omo me feature ya me di me sikese kaka na no pe mama me nsesi for me.
Ane ma men kanfo abokobi area ura bank ema way. Area ura bank or savings and current account wo ho, o susu account so e wo ho no. Abokobi area ura bank wo bosia ahodo bibira ye de ma ye adwadifo, ebi ni susu loan, the microfinance loan, or nhyehyeye so de ma baban adwumayefo, ene bosumia adwumayefo a wona katua efa aboko Abokobi Area Rural Bank ne wana katua kora emfa ho no. Abokobi Area Rural Bank was shares after your treasury bill any fixed deposit ya your dima edwedifo ya ehunsi ho no eso yie pa. Obehu Abokobi Area Rural Bank wan krabata no bi ewo Madina Dome Asharibotwe Oyarefa ene Adenta bank ni ti ewo Abokobi one Abokobi lorry station no ene di nhwe ni mu obetimi afre ewa homatrofo iso 027 412 2122 WhatsApp so no number ne 028 911 3052 Abokobi Area Rural Bank ono G ono
Sebamed range of products honam boafo Adepano no kofa bae wasan de 3CP papa ebebua efie bia aba mese adepa de etwamu da wo de 3CP egu nsomu dware a ebo ho ban efi muamoa ho fa 3CP efren so hohoro wanu anopa bia na ma wo se ho ban wonu aduane na eja ana ensohie ehyewo a fa 3CP efren so fifa so eno ano no wo hyewu wi a fa 3CP efra enso fifa so na beboa obebre 3CP extra pimples empompo ekro na ekumkro animrimu ya wonso 3CP so de enye na wo drugstores biamu atufo at the pharmacy ene SGSSB ene hwani mu okanshi fre 0302 664 832 kumase at the pharmacy e wadum ene Hello FM ene hwani mu 3CP efie bia hia 3CP bambo
Ebusianfo na mo ase 107.1 suni ha ye Omanfm the Wonkra Tenmun Sem Nebre and Ason Medin Edeao Amofa Boache Free Sabri Ekron and Komo Elho. Good morning to Mrs. Christopher Nimley. Good morning to you. Now, I want to say, Mofrano Hoye. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Now, of Aquabran Sapon, one of the leading members at the New Patriotic Party, whereby a party no shall say from 1992. Ebe pim say ye kasei waye adwuma ade ama party no ewo akwan hodo bebre so ya empo ba bia ne mfie adune nyina no da so communicate ede ema party ne na ovagora support nsem bia todwa mani akotwa bi so anopei mepese mene no ebedi nkomo na sem no yetietia o se wo hwe the last election a ekoso no a ne ono ohunu ene se Fourth Republic mo area MPP we no ebi NC da no no nti asem no ogiri se Ghana for na won to aba no sabre no na won boafo MPP pa in fact so wo hwe ne right up o dia ba bonten no a wa kire mu a kire seat ahodo a party ni nyaaye across the country wo kire se so wo hwe bono a ye kasay MPP enya just one seat oko ahafo MPP nya one seat oko northwest MPP nya one seat oko western one seat ena oba savannah so one seat nemom upper west upper east oti region ena afi voter ade ho MPP enya seat bia ho o kire se we no unprecedented ewo ohwe abatwa akoso ewo Ghana hasei ewo MPP abatwa mu a na ohwe Greater Accra nso a na chese ya reho sempa MPP nya seat miensa senan ewo Greater Accra hasei na Almighty Ashanti region ya MPP ne stronghold nso MPP nya 7 seat ebin sida ono nti asiemu no ogidi se yade a Ghana fo a wono to aba sabre no na yade a omubuafu MPP papa ne senti no ho behia se party no ebe bibi na nche yane ne bedi nkomo ewa homa no so ne abusa ne se nia asie ono ankasa na adwene ne sei ohwe ne right up o de aba bonten no a wo sei ba bia ye gina sesei no ho behia se party no ebehwe na wasan asesa ne niema nyina bonopo ede agufa akọ na wakyekere na afei wɔde n'ani akyerɛ 2028 ama nneɛma akɔ yi ɔkyerɛ sɛ sɛ wohwɛ defeat ɛkɔɔ so 2024 no a ade a ahomete na ɛha adwen wɔse sɛ party no ahyehyɛ ne nneɛma yie a it is most likely sɛ party no betumi atena opposition bɛɛ sɛ mfie bɛɛ deɛ ɛwɔ hɔ kae na hyɛ no nso fama me 107.1 so ne ha yɛ Omanfm me dan me ho aba yɛba afei ɛnana yɛde nkɔmmɔ no ɛhyɛ aseɛ nti sɛ dɛ ɔfa kwara sapɔn ama yɛate aseɛ no 1 seat ɛwɔ bono 1 seat wɔ hafo 1 seat wɔ northwest a seat ɛwɔ western ɛna a seat nso ɛwɔ savannah sɛ wode w'ani ɛkyerɛ upper west upper east oti ɛna afei volta region a ɛhɔ nyinaa ɛyɛ 0 sɛ wodan ho ba greater accra arɛho na ɛha adwen san so ɛna oba ɛyɛ Ashanti region proper the stronghold of the new patriotic party a party ni nya seat NDC nya nkonwa maako enson ɛna ɛwɔ hɔ mva ofa agya regions ne bi atum baabi te sɛ eastern region ɛna afei nso central region mebusa ne deɛ nti ɛhɔ no wagya ɛde atum bara wohwɛ analysis a wayɛ ɛne seat ahodo a wɔka ho asɛm ya wobusa sɛ ɛdeɛ na baayɛ na hina na MPP gyina ɛhinfoɔ na ɛkɔ ɔko no ɛsa no ɔsahina na odi anim no na ho keka te sɛn me deɛ nsɛm a betumi abusa ɛde afa ho na medan me ho aba yɛba afei na saa asɛm no yɛba be komni ahwɛ the way forward sɛ deɛ da bia meka no wanhunu baabi a wofiri ba wonhunu baabi a waduro na wanhunu baabi a wotoa so ɛde wani akyerɛ ha ɛyɛ 107.1 medin ɛde ya amofa wache afei na agorɔ no yɛhyɛ aseɛ maakye
I'm really excited to be in this forum to celebrate Honorable Ken Ohene Japan for his selflessness, his kindness, his sense of humor, and his honesty. For the many years that I've known Honorable
Maminko Ahmano so Obawarasa for Marching.
Yeah, a cronto.
Now what to say?
Mova Africa no na abome atofamo
Engrofo busa na mse ofa de se siastika o se hwan hwan ono nkoni ni din wabɔ no ato hɔ a kyɛ sɛ
one non-stop
every day
5 minutes cry.
Oh, Kafra.
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Kafra. Wow. Na any adro betumi aboa o kakra.
Siasika ni adro painkiller never sorry any adro bia 3 years na fa bibi na ho to na ho ato. Any adro.
Well, ona waka say any adro yare bia odro bia na ebia ye obi ama nipa kro no anya adro a wonko bo ofa ma me.
And yes okay me here obi ani de ko bia won frame me no kan kyerɛ me.
Asem over enra many twa or write up no so one of our platforms na o kyerɛ ne C 2024 abatwa ye to yin na de edi kan no edin e hyase Uncle Kwabena Sapon wa ora Kwabena Sapon ya look say very well. And I don't know number some from na me hwe say one na otro ya but na ade asa na em se wada ya da ase no pay say waje so na woni emba be din komo asem na wo catch the party phone
amofa some me catch the party phone and say sisia party yenhwe said the election 2024 ekoi. And let's defeat tonight in 2024. In big party, dear, be Ghana had. We are because we won't defeat here, we won't buy NDC for lose 2016. Look at the number of votes nearly. But and say NBA. Yeah, dear, for the first time, Bono region, we got only one seat. Bono East, one seat. Central region, about 3, I said 4, 2. Western region, 2. Western North, 1. Oti region, 0. Volta region, 0. Greater Accra, about not more than 5 seats. Greater Accra, not more than 5.
Yeah, Greater Accra have 5 seats.
5 seats, Greater Accra. Ashanti region, our stronghold, you lose about 7 or 8 seats. For the first time, our own supporters refuse to come out and vote. Over. When you're normal, you say, oh, yeah, caught second round, you caught second, if yes, you lose, it's because second time, because third time, because fourth time. This defeat in it say, your supporters, any of mine, were angry with us. They were angry with our government and angry with our governance. The two things are different to Amufa. And look here, say, I'm not mentioning anybody's name.
Yeah, of course.
They say the public, MPP supporters, and the public. Omufu MPP government and Omufu MPP governance. On these two issues. And to say your mouth for it to say, your two message, or more catchayana. You bet me a face you with the same kind of leadership. I don't think so. Can you see, sir? It's a clean your leadership from the top to bottom. We must have a new flag bearer. We may have, if possible, a new set of executives, national executives. Now, and send the message, and the electorate, and your supporters, they say, yes, you're still one now you're best. Very brandy party, no. Not to borrow a term from NDC, you're very second. But you are not going to do it with the same kind of people. No. Until the members are made and say, MPP for any chance of even winning 2028. Never about for say then Omomi change your leadership. Who said we now have a new
well, I know a breaky my position who ye kakra say obetimenka of our timenka. Wow. 1-0. Okay, yanso yet onka to wasem no sumami.
Yes. MPP for almost a chance this may win 2028. Dear, Yansesa, your leadership. Now, the public and any supporters in whom say, Yaki Wabusu Trayeno. Now, Niama Bunny, they see ya to Abufu Yeno, Yadiakuachri, Yabasisa. And we can do that with only a new leadership. Here who say a new MPP is reborn. That is all I'm saying. And I'll cite an example. This time, I'm not going to the UK. I'm not going to land US. Because I want to be citing an example free. Look at UK. Labour Party. Almost realizing, say, the public was running away from them. The British people were running away from labor. Almost the same leadership. And only Tony Blair by and was in Mr. British war. This is the new labor. This is the new labor. They took power for about 12 years.
Over NDC cry be the overshare after Sir Professor Mills Bano or more rebranded can say a new NDC. So Obekaya.
Yes.
From Rollins.
And give me some. This one, party no one guarantee that make us are. We have a lot of us, our friends and relatives among the executives and even the leadership, the flag bearer. P A&4. But that is not what I'm talking about. It's a party, the survivor of the party and the resurrection of the party. And in Jamaica, we say.
Ansan ya beba regions no one after the other na ya share baby a surprises no one. What can say it may take MPP 12 years say about say same leadership e dey na ugina so kasa
because said we Konya and Winnie. Then the chorus said they call 3 times. No, a better day. A better day. It's the best I could be. Because we be using the same leadership. Just see how I'm bangle onto us is said, oh, you go 2, we go 2, we go 3. And the irrespective of the SC, our party, the SC or 2024, yes, I'm for the same person could be you. Almost free set. There is SC 2024 and C 1992 and C 1996 and C 2008 and C 2012. None of these elections, at 2024 election, not a single one of them came close. This one is devastating. Okay? There's so many of us hate it. So many of us. It may draw more attention to it. I'm not campaigning for anybody. I'm campaigning for NPP.
Meton kapa.
NPP accept. With the NPP, say with the NPP party not raising above the interest of anybody. They are party ni year. On the Batista President Kupokwa Kasa say, I'm sure your party ni be good. We shouldn't let this thing happen. We have opportunity. Say, oh, ignore. Now, Kase, try defeat way a normal. NDC for you be 2016 or one of the Bahamas are by. No, that's not it yet. That's not it yet. NDC said 2020, NDC for did somebody come between your 2020 elections. I'm telling you, you three young. Okaya make kind war Omanfm ho. Say you three and say almost the Mahama ne Esa Abebu in 2020 election. Timmy Amufami mean Kasapi being trophy. They make me a can is a in conclusion say party for one side defeat and cop was soon. Now one winner who set. You met him with the same leadership. I could catch them, your supporters. And they Ghana amount for say amount to Abamay. Have you what notice you there about?
Koso.
William said we have lost more. William said the middle class in Ghana was MPP stronghold.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
What do you say? We have lost a lot of the middle class.
Mm.
Oh, yes, sir.
Pepe.
They say Nana Akufo-Addo will need power beyond. He said, "Become minister and make me a car." I told him, said Nana, we are losing the middle class. I told him, we are losing the middle class. And I also told him, we need power. Because I'm making me a car. Before the elections, Abufa, I sent Nana Akufo-Addo a message. Say, Nana, a lot of people of us are not going to vote for Baumia and MP and therefore MPP because they are angry with you and the government. Opa,
Nasa of Otiwe Bibia Peso can be no. We are rooted in the party, Intino. O come again.
This was in either October or November. October. And I'm saying now you are one of the best communicators at this party. We haven't had any communicator be our chair war. To use your communication skills to find a way to tell Ghanaians to say, party for one say, Monfa Abufuo and Po in Sono and Akodano and Tonkone. This was my message to him. It didn't happen. And the result is what we have.
We are not just from your experience, and it said what deep politics actually results here and young officer no who dada.
I never but I am in one to the extent he said it cut across the whole country from A to Z. I'm saying the Eastern region go on and MCN lose to C so and I me why.
Yeah. A whole seat in your baby.
Yes, I want MCN lose city be you lose never be you win it. But to lose about 7 or 8 as a nice seat in Ashanti region tells you, say,
Yansha regions, no, back Western Ahafo, Bono East, Savannah. If I find Diana, I own one wapa, or share Sita and Pipinya and one.
We share the Inyayana. Apart from the traditional northern regions, okay, say, Upper West. See, Yaba Kukrampa, a hobby BI Nabi. Upper West BBI Nabi. So, what's the region, Yamama? Because appeat. Okay, appeat.
Make I baby explosion this year.
Yeah, you go see. We rebuilt the whole township. We lost there. We lost there. Brown region. One seat. Brown. One seat. You've never lost election in Sudan. Never. We lost all the seats in Sudan. Ahafo. We've always had 4. Always. Ahafo, we had only about 1. Take your bench. Before. Now, the same people as I think that it will be I don't want to use the word an insult, but I don't know. Some things are offensive. I'm withdraw.
Me to say because said you okay adia o ye ya ukunu bufu wo no adia chen ya wasan so repeat adia kro no a na no na ahomaso na say ye mfita
Sapa ye mfita ye mfita. I have nothing against any personality. No. You have good personalities, 5 of them. But that leader must be changed. We cannot send the same person, the same leadership to them. He said, Yosikai. Just say, oh, the more you yanti, oh, what I want to my buy, that's just Sir, you catch them on wanty. And then we send you back to the doghouse again. That's what they are going to tell us. We send you back to the doghouse. Which is the message I'm making the MPP for us. So will be a person be able to
over a new common if you say you should be a woody asemi ya kwaku free a who be here see bedo so no kakra ansa na yamakwan amwako Eastern region party no elusu lower west achem ya saman kese party no lusu ye afi ekuapem south burisro ha sei ebi krensi da upper west achem adesu eno nso party no lusu ye and uhwemu a party no lusu miensa na obenya akwatia nenso akwatia no kra no assign a free party nensa na afi onya ayenhia no near course war Eastern region and also enwanwa
and I'll tell you why I say enwanwa abri ye lose that ye lose identity ye lose go to assignment kase the far horse sometime in the middle of this year almost in asphalted unless in asphalted. Since 2000 you lose a saman kase you lose a saman kase. We gave them asphalt and yesterday we lost. Okay? Which means the governance, they were angry. Why should we lose Legon? Almost all the students at Legon went through 3 SHS. And we found them, sir.
Yeah.
All of them went through 3 SHS. And yesterday, for the first time, we lost Legon. Which means your governance we are going to send them the same leadership. Said was ya can I more can cry near any more. Just any can.
Pepe.
Yeah, the excuses about Kufuor 2, Kufuor 3. Oh, you say Indian Fanco no. Kufuor BT sa condition ya you would say. And I Kufuor BT sa condition ya you would say. Yakotwaba na NDC ebiti ania omo antumi I increase omo votes na ye votes no so ate na omo di omo antumi thank you lose by about 2 million to am send you thank omo to my NDC for me bwana like NDC for ko be 8 million and so omo anto a chese ye bo fu
Ofa na wunyini se ebia ye kɔ anim no omo de bone beche.
leadership
line no break kakra. Sa na ebi no kan se Gina de NDC for be so or more de bonne ne beche.
And I make can say is the old thinking. Who know the magnitude of this loss? Oh, it's the same. In other words, the one can say, means you're the same thing. Because we are not. We are using the same. It's the same thing. And the public don't tell you because
of a traditional seat to say second D, Kwesimintim, Esikado, Ketan, a Hunter West, Takwa, and Suayim Numiade. The end of Bema, a buffon, Traswa, my MPP Nipa, Cancer, Men Kotoa Bar, seats, to say second D, Kwesimintim Numiade, party, a befree party in Sa.
Amufa, that is why my trend is a Brunise governance. Governance. The moment just a governance, it's a governance of it. Other than that, what else? What else? They are meant to be trying to postulate because they let's say A, B, C, D. I just put all of them together. Governance. So, and the you lose places like second D.
Yes.
Second D, we lost. A Chicago Ketan, we lost. Western region, we got only 2. If you are Kwesimintim and the regional municipality. We lost all of them. We are not thinking. Only question be able to be the idea
me the way na e twa to mama kwan mo akwa no modru de okay what did ho nkomo e wo mpanimfo mu ansa na wo de ba bonten ana se de wo kan eduru ba bi no na wo send na do message no ne ade mpanimfo ankasa party ni si won na so wo ka ho bi mo didi mo ho nkomo
Amango for mpanimfo kakra fi se befre o na no makasa no mo so do mo so wa chro magene so but mo ba ko me friend no say dia wo kan e no kre ba no dia be a conservative
no person what you say
I'm going to be also a conservative
conservative opposition
as a conservative one dance so follow what I'm saying.
Yes.
Yeah, they don't usually change. That's the conservative. You can say a conservative, that's his nature. On dance,
asam no homete na hadwen Sunyani East, West Doma East, Central Brekum East.
We lost the 2 Brekum seats. Brekum seat since I had G3 NDC4 in 2000. You're losing that. Yes, you're losing that. You lost it. What a beautiful Sunyani of all places. Sunyani of all places.
Of our men was no pay me makwana kono modro. Nipa no bia send me messages my direction kakra efa siastica no ehonti me wia me forward the amount. Ba de hu behia se me de number nso be ma no so me de ama no. Na mo ebi no anya bia nyame adom atumi akonti no. O mpeso mo boa o.
Yo, I know family dancing.
Men so me da say our own offer Kwabna Sapon and ye tin kano. Once your thoughts ewo near offer de aba beto dwai ho 107.1 so ni high Omanfm. Said ye nyina yinim no offer Sapon na all my ate near a course so 2024 abatu no mo Shannon. So Greater Accra 5 seats and MPP itumi enyaye enya so tuom trobo Tema Central Wejak Bawe and Afio Kaikui Central. That's this 5 seats. They are not tonche na oko Eastern Regional Sita MPP Lusu and ebi oho MPP in Lusu da Lower West Achem Asaman Kese historic Ekuapem South Eburi enti ase nim Upper West Achem Adesu afi almost abeka akwetia which of course ya na MPP no 50-50 na afi akwetia no kra nso asan afri wonsa ode no eto nchen a traditional seats ahodo a nanka ekura MPP wo Sunyan East, West, Doma East, Central, Brekum East, and Afi West. Ni nyina no efri MPP ensa. And the big question they said near FCA said of Akwabrasa po AK, do you have to present same faces, same persons omo ebetumi aboa ama damage aban wetumi restore. What do we need to second D, Kwesimintim, Sikado, Ketan, Hunter West, Takwan Shiaim, a Honyanano, Efri, MPP Insa, a Semwa, a Hadjane, Papa, na okay, Kanina, Ebomwa. Since 1996, I didn't make Casa Samankes, a seminal, a historic, now MPP in Lusu Samankes seat in Edda. Edi and the bar actually Jamasia, Cheniana. A woman said, Adesu and Pempi no ya na a NDC na omo ewene but MPP ewene ye na esan efri woman sa nia etie ne se wode no eto nchen na ohwe seat akese a MPP elusu ya ubusa se die ne ba ye 2024 elections we should not point fingers to anybody. Yeah, we lost the elections because of greediness. How can one person go more than 20 contracts? Independent. Also, unfortunately, it was largely the core MPP supporters who refused to vote for the party out of anger and dissolution. Now, what the party must do is to rebrand itself by overhauling its leadership front with those who appeal to the entire party leadership and have the charisma to quickly change the psyche of the grassroots members, especially who will in turn influence the entire party family positively. It's not a hopeless situation. You added Okuseku ewo damfa ena ono edi we ebaye. And this one says Ken should win else make we forget 2028. That's a fact. It's a statement of truth. And a fact is a statement of truth. And even almighty Tema West MPP lost miserably. Jerry Ewo UK and Otiwe Aba. David Oredubwa Ban says, good morning, my brother. How are you doing? Ken all the way. Medasiminia Redubwa says, the good book Bible says, and I quote, the end of the matter is fear God and listen to Uncle Kwabena Sapon. Or that's Ora Solomon Kwe. If MPP leadership does not learn from the 2024 painful defeat, never experienced before, and will not redeem the times and the seasons to know that it is Ken's time to lead MPP and for Ghana as a whole, then they should be prepared to stay in opposition for years, and that can lead to a breakup of the party if care is not taken. Solomon Kwe and Eddie Webaye, Aseda Eyodia Penny for joining us. Mami Williams says, Wafa has said it all. We must change the leadership first before the flag bearer, else wahala. You added. Also, ma ye na wase 107.1 Suni aha Oman FM. Eastern lost Lower Achem, West Achem, Asaman Kesi, yes, Kumrem Hene Samson, ya confirm and no dada maye na wase. Okay. And this one says, now who calls some? that problem for the party. The same people who sent the party to the valley is still around trying to do same mistake. Reverend Edu Osei na dwene enso no ono nso ne dia ode aba no yento aso na fe yemfa ensem aka no emfa emra but ansa na no asanto a boko de
ya me adom bra ya na so
me hoye
de ya me ase
around here boko de okay thanks for coming wase mate me dan ho aba ye ba na fe di aka no ye de ato aso.
Today I'm really excited to be in this forum to celebrate Honorable Ken Ohene Japan for his selflessness, his kindness, his sense of humor, and his honesty. For the many years that I've known Honorable Ken Japan, my first impression was that he's a very powerful voice, or he is a very powerful voice. We know his voice drive social change in attitude, respect for time, discipline, amongst others. But the past few years that I've become a de facto member of the Ken City family, I learned that his actions even speak louder than his words. I've been privileged to walk to his door with a lot of our candidates, a lot of friends who are in high need of help, and Honorable has never turned his back on us. So for his immense contribution to my party, the New Patriotic Party, of which I'm personally someone who has benefited from his kindness, and many of my contemporaries who have benefited from his kindness, I say God bless him. Also, something happened that I thought was extraordinary, and for me, it will live with me for the rest of my life. You remember when the Notre Dame Cathedral burned down in France and a lot of millionaires lined up to make donations? I said to myself, this will never happen in Ghana. But to my surprise, when COVID-19 struck, one of the biggest stories was that Honorable Ken Ohene Japan has donated 680,000 Ghana cedis, beds and PPEs to frontline health workers in this country. That is one gesture that really touched me, because for a very successful man who can find ways to vaccinate himself, protect his family, protect himself, it was never about him. It was about his love for Ghana, his patriotism, his selflessness, his kindness, and to see all of us protected. Also, I observed that anytime I walk to Ken City, especially around 10:30 p.m., I see long queues at the premises of his media house. And I ask myself, some of these queues are even longer than what I see at the various hospitals. But to a lot of people in need, that is their first consulting room. To some people, it's where they come for confessions, among others. To find a very successful businessman and politician who has not lost touch with the masses, who listens, who young people feel comfortable to walk to, I told myself, wow, this is one person I want to emulate. So I pray to God that one day, if I become as successful and wealthy as Honorable Ken Ohene Japan, may I be as kind, as selfless, as thoughtful, and as someone whose desire for wealth is only to change the world and make impact. So Honorable Ken Ohene Japan, Ayiko, may God bless you. We are your legacy, and one day, whatever opportunities that are available to us will be used for social good. Thank you.
Shaping the nation, 107.1, shaping the nation, 107.1, shaping the nation, 107.1,
107.1 so ni high Omanfm kaise engineer den commando chassis Kingdom Herbal Center for Kingdom Garlic Capsules and in the bitters Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules Shannon so no ye nu papa in fact ye nu anmo man so wo man yi omo enfree mo omo the tremendous capsules aba esiesi oba mane ye oba sema Kingdom say Kimberley Avenue ewo kanshi drug lane ubekono nro dodo no awo a ubetumi atu akwa akoton eno enene Omanfm to Kingdom Garlic Capsules ne the bitters Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules nro yi nra se wo pa hoden pa dia uhia se onombe no oba nso the tremendous capsules account free 0275 804-064 0275-804-064 0302-938-153 baby a yeton nura nipa no bia nso okwa onsa ebeka JK Industries and Investment Limited for say yenkai Omanfm Nataraj pencils pens and mathematical set ya e Ghana ha no wonmo nko a na ye company one may yana more kwan so betumi de bi abagan ha sei se wakofa bia befrɛ mu a wankasa wo pasem e de ama ho mesrew 621 fine ball pen and afi niema hodo a eka ho no kopɛ the original no called JK Industries and Investment Limited ewo North Industrial Area womo any Christ Embassy Church no na ehwɛ ni mo nya no kwan no mo ton niema hodo bebre wo ho no ma wo kwa wonsa ebeka frɛ 0531 026 081 0531 026 081 na NJK Industries and Investment Limited for enkomodie intime enkoso ya no akaya hye no nso se eba yare ho asem titiri wani a ba bia wo beko eye Boache Natural Health Center Boache Natural Health Center bibia efa wani ho no mesre fa kɔ ho enemu yare fa kɔ ho o asthma fa kɔ ho afei malaria how obo ha na otwemienu bia ne malaria bra kɔ na wo muntu ase emfa ema wo ne Access Bank na de hwe ani mu e wala pass for 0594 994552 0594 994552 na ene Boache Natural Health Center for enso enkomodie no entimi enkoso ye tu kwan akwa manone a na ye de ho ebo WAP Travels wo semen control say we make your travel dream happen no kreni so pese okosua de e wo UK opese okọ USA Canada Asia and any other country be a continent be a kosua dia a WAP Travels for enedo aircraft near ye de woman say ombeboa amanhye wo ho nyina no ayemre company be en hom yesa WAP for nko a na ebeboa wo san bo Omanfm edo wo makọ na afei Canada and USA World Cup ye be koso yin so wo akọ akohwe bi nti ko na tuyasika kitwa bi yenye nhyehyɛ ni nyina emfa ema ode wani kyerɛ Atlantic Mall Atomic Junction ewon kran ha sei adwuanda kopem memenda anopa no nkro kopem no nsia wonsa ebekom kwasi adanso dumie no kopem no mie nonum wonsa ebekom frɛ 0242 797 114 0242 797 114 Matthew once again memo akwaba boko de Mr. Inkum
menua
ada ko central region
ade sanra me no na wa ha enen nso me no na wa
one part ya oba ntem timi nim de nti anda de
enne no ahode no wo form kakra bat ya bande ne aba
me hwe anim kra bi
ahode no form se wo ko wan fam yanko
no me ko jima ho me pa
anti
je de ho hia nti no
anti wo akwa aba
on se e ho kra nso de yi central region from any bi ni wonti unya mpona no ho ba bi na me sponsorship ama na akoju aho me
sawo
eze no ha awa ba ho bruta
nti menya ne heya o
menya ne heya obi edwane wo no ha
okay we are heavy
sir
we are heavy
kakra
we are heavy umodu
kakra
o wosoro ebinu ayo madwen som do beba fom bada mo boa omo ye hwe enye ya wo ni message a wo ni message o ba wo message a wo message
I tell you
etie no ano no
I tell you
won so wo message nti ye be den do aba fom
ya deta ne ahwe se wano apa
aha
say waka say ni ehwe
on ye de ne kro no
ne ehwe sa
wano so mpada
Kennedy Japan amani who 1 and 2 microphone ni message ana omo ti se Ken ni ahya se the way omo share no ho obusa say microphone ji mo ni message bia
nyanwanwa
na mo be na mako win election
ya me se nra won na ayi unua Bernard Avle edi enkomo bi on na na sem o kan ne se hwe ye mu binom ye ni so ade hunu se da chi bi ye be ko pension na yetimi asidan ya da yakoma so ye pension house ni yakotenem separately agi yani ama ya yakoma to ye yem no ahwe a emma so adan ya o se Ghana enhyehyɛ ya ekoso no it doesn't favor abrabobia wo man
enye o
in favor abrabobia wo man mu enye
hwere ndisi ba o mi tutum papa so sa
sika ya di kotu adwumayefo ka dɔɔso sen de de be ye infrastructure wo man
yes
nje no ye kwa na ase ye ba
basa
wo eti you need bold solutions from practical leadership obetimi asesa niemani because amofa say wo hwe other countries are omutumpon any ade nyina na leadership no business ideas so mene samia yaba nkroma edi nkomo na ochro ne papa book bi eti eno nkomo na yedi kakrakra ena o ka kire say minim say ne papa no a business minded person na so ne papa no a businessman. And I'm saying, sir, but I haven't seen any business of your father around. And I'll catch him and say, look, his father was a business consultant, giving people advice. There are several global industries, sir. Ne papa and ne ma womo, business advisor. Omode ebode yebedu baby omode. Enti, yes, anambusa and says, so do you see Kennedy or Japan to be another person? Obetimi. Aye Juma equally like your father. I say yes. And that man is also very bold. And so even the people around him cannot misbehave. But my father sometimes na onya abotre the people around him any ade na area se no nim se omo ekoja ne kwan ontu kwan mra ne ade na omo aso na hihye ku na de besisi ye otiase eti Samia Yaban Kroma sees Kennedy Japan as somebody who can give bold solutions to problems ewo Ghana ha. Campaign na eko so ni ade ni nyina no. You see, people are monitoring proceedings from afar. No man hear who say no. Ebinum ewo message. Kennedy Japan ewo message. Enti see how busy Kennedy Japan aye. And we kwan a wafa so or structure ne campaign no or the core region we mu a owie ho nyina but the binum de na koye entunhyem ofiri ha no akwa ha ofiri ha no akwa ha because message no any ho but Kennedy Japan no that region ankasa na owo mu no eniama ode besiesie region no eniama ode be ma region na gina brane eni ade ni nyina no ono ano ohun ni nyina ho we steady ni nyina ho nti odu ho a o hye ho a na chese the message no or spread it echo sa
unim ade a me wo ho a me di ho ya pa see me I know say Ken is winning yem fan say Ken can say me nko bi wo a one mo aka no message men o mo de call 2028 a win election the MPP
say okay say Dr. Baumia 2024 the message pa apart from so oka say oka digitalization and no de nam ne ade nyina no we other message na opush ya it was about tax system from Estonia what you say na yaw se baby a wiase keka koi na se ukosua bibi uko steady bibi de aba beboa wo man na se tax na wokọ akoye yi a he Professor Mills no a tax expert o ono kra nani anko tax hu bebrebe sa oti ase etinka ohwanka Ghana ya sha ase se ye koyanim ye jitu mu se ye to aba from 92 ohwe vice president aba eni ade nyina na anka obi a yɛbɛka sɛ wasua deɛ concerning economy a ɔyɛ economist anka sɛ so otimi boa ma economy no yɛhyehyɛ ne yie paa no was Dr. Bawumia, because ɔno ne obi a okuta saa nimdeɛ no more than any other vice president a yɛnya ɛwɔ yɛ man yi mu. But ɛdeɛ ne yɛhunu
nimdeɛ nko na implementation ko
ɛno ne asɛm no wote aseɛ ɛno ne asɛm no wonni akoma no a yɛde bɛ implement a to wadwem na mofa Kennedy Japan a yɛ adeɛ bi menim sɛ obia nso ɛhwɛ wonim sɛ look Kennedy Japan doesn't believe in building one person no ɔno nko a ɛna bibia si ne srɛ so. Kennedy Japan doesn't believe in that. Sɛ ya me no ka sɛ ɔhwɛ ne campaign na ɔho team no a ɛwɔ wɔ hɔ no yɛka operations a yɛwɔ team of men a ɔmo yɛ in charge of operations. Ɔhwɛ sɛ industrialization a yɛwɔ team of men enti every sector biara no he believes say ɛnyɛ nipa baako na ɛsɛ sɛ yɛma ne kɔ but ɛsɛ sɛ yɛtumi build a solid team, because yɛsɛ baakofoɔ enkoa no ɛyɛ yi a ɛnyɛ yi
ɔwere adregu
enti sɛ yɛma nipa kuo ka bom na ɔmo yɛ a we ni hɔ a we wɔ hɔ ntifu ni hɔ a pagyafu wɔ hɔ.
One businessman na ɔyɛ inclined with business ideas ɔno nko ayɛ adwuma da
dabi so ɔho enti who say or build it system by system.
Yes.
Eti Kennedy Japan no he is more than ready. Look enkomo bia metie ye ene ekwan a opese MPP party no e operate a yaw esese ye de party ni she Kennedy Japan sa me de minyanya anka Dr. Bawumia emiri bia wo ye na adwen se nka all resign anka ofo bi ene ne kasa so o menko o menye sei no anka sa decision on san revisit ni biem nanka be ye a on sign onkopa baabi ntena because say no nim koma a ekoso so yini e kan asem bi so yini say until Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia eba scene political scene e wo Ghana ha no this kind of me ye Muslim ni me ye Christo ni ene saade no it wasn't in our political system because he wasn't the first Muslim or Babeye vice president ni enya Alhaji Aliu Mahama aba besen kodada amufa woti wo baabi da se papa no time ana opese obedi yewura kufu ade no uti se wagina baabi akoka da se me ye kramoni nti montoma me na motoma me a ye bebo ama bibia yeye but na your friends na nado ede Dr. Bawumia buy from day one ena Dr. Bawumia ko gina baabi ko kan se moto aba edema na nado a Bible echo Jubilee House no na Quran enso so echo Jubilee House oti ase and from that day ena saade no aba tribal bigotry no asha ase na we yese na we asha ase ade aba oti ase enti se ya nhwe yie na party mpanifo an calling to order ene na nkasa na wampe message bi onpe message bi ni team no omo ye den Dr. Bawumia sa economic lectures no ye any ade no yaw onye biemu.
Do you know say presidential candidate and a candidate or park no so atena no ya na mpempi no niema e wo no ankasa mu e part of him and a drive on the campaign no and sana other ones omo kan ho no so de omo de e de aba
that is it
say omo hwe ni din on shada ni bibia sase obidi bi ka ho na tumi adimu Mijili so watching se ba se party for ni yinu ana omakotena ase manifesto committee na bi omako draft bibi kakra no mdia because wono ankasa no madwunyam se esi eba ideas a obetumi e de aboa ama MPP a win power.
Dr. Bawumia never thought say Kennedy Japan would take the campaign to this level. Wanwene ho da say na Kennedy beye enti nia Kennedy Japan aye no abona sesa nani so atan no nani so abiri no amufa me kai mmiri bi won ana ye ne ye friend sen fete on se fe nothing bi wo ye friend fire not academy na me team second division amufa che se ye no central region ho de ye bu teams ne san che se ye gina nan so ana omo de ye ko ho se ye ne omo nkobo friendly match amufa ye duru ho no within first 20 minutes na nkofo na share 15 afa ya ni so atan che se unya ball no kra na unim ni awode ball ne ye When you saw brew, because the kind of system or more bono, yantiase, ya ye bia bibia ntimi nyawe, after your coach no dina and insa guna chi say. Obi asasa or mapping up certain strategy be no debano. O jina hona insa guna chi, it is a coach insa guna chi, wa ye din wan kasa, I say ya bonu nsua, imagine say players ne de. At that point in time, no, then na na ekoso ewo mutrim. Eti ye wie first half no, na nkofo na share 25. Oti ase, o ma share 25. Aden yen ye toto netball, yen nyina ye ball. But strategy na o mo play no, any the kind of system na o mo de ball no, mirika nkofo ni tu, any sane ade ne kono, ya yentimi. Yentimi, ene ye ginam, ene ne woteta de na abaye enye buga na obedi enti afa buga adwene ena abaye tirim ane ye de ene na mu ebi na aton Dr. Baumia no Canada Japan has taken the campaign to a different level one nwene ho dasen kebebem eno sa campaign na Canada Japan eye no as we speak NDC John Dramani Mahama ene ni kuo ya wo mote aban mu sese no wo mu nyina no wo mo da wo mo nda because omahunu said there be baby akanya de keka de ne kono it means say 2028 campaign no e ba begina job creation so any industrialization so na Canada Japan so kuta track record
mo kok na mo frɛ Omanfm no hia na mo aboa nipa bebra na mo kura handkerchiefs na mo ayidede na mo ayidede na mo ahima handkerchief white na mo ayidede na mo atenase asamba na mo ka kire wo mo se we nye de ba anti ebeboa party for 2028
that is the problem
asamba na mo ka kire wo mo mo twan na se ora ken ko ka bibia na no na mo share menti ase
kan so no asem bi obeka bia no o nyina so eti uso na se a enye ye
ba bia bibi nam se no de no pasemuni anya agro
ayehu party na yehu ya
uni message
ayehu
uni message na say am fa unye coach o say am abedi football team na nim
first no nanka ye mon first year na mame sese stia na mame no atwam sese stia bembiem na why na ko bisa ni stia
you see ya cop 2024 elections na said ya kan tax ho nkomo na de ba ye free ho no na o de o credit score hunsem ebaye na bas sai kofa baye na it is possible unsheda binum shase complaining say baby ene nam no e sheda nya clear cut message bia
amofa he was talking about tax expanding o said expansion o person expanding na menya adwuma ni bia obey dan betime tax
Charlie
basis ya wo kan basis ne yefo kwan yemfo nkwa adwuma na adwuma ni bi ni ho abas ne meba abefo oti ase wo de no to nchen a look what are you going to digitalize say adwuma infrastructure no enni ho a what are you going to do it in the message no esi because obi a wo kwa abato so na afei na wo kwa Estonia akosua omo tax system no obe implement wa ha tax se no nya tax asemo esese yetimi ebo modi kreti enyuma ye kreti enyuma na nkofo anya enyuma wo mo ye no then you can think of expanding the tax system no abiem na afei enipa wo mutua no edoso ye doso a ye ho ha yen ye ho nkyere yen that is what we are looking for ya me ne wo ye adwuma ye wa ha yi how many hours and your best spend wa ha ye pa adwuma fofra san ye otom ene ye Canada Japan e betimi ama ye se adwuma no because the track records no a show directly and until MDC fire on margin say no we won't allow Canada Japan to come until they are going to force the MPP delegate to choose a leader one more be hunu say we dey ye na betimi aye so hu ye ko bobo wo share 25 naira ye ni so tan ye no afa wo mo kope match abre ya na ye ye kire say ye petim we ye kire tim ayepe
Jiwa home kakra na mema Matthew Emrem but anopaye no of Akwabra Sapon edin komo no se wo hwa in the Fourth Republic mu MPP core election 2024 ebin sida a seat in Bono, a seat in Ahafo, a seat in Northwest, seat ewo Western, seat ewo Savannah, and baby miaye bebre so wamo elusu ye 0 ewo Upper West, 0 Upper East, 0 OT and a voter region so 0. Na oda ho na o the back greater Accra haseya seat no mako 5 and a MPP enya ye oda ho na o the call Eastern region so a seater MPP elusu ye na ahmete e be a traditional seater MPP elusu da baby te sa saman kese Ekuapem South ye eburi ebin sida but MPP elusu ye oda ho na o de wani kire akwati MPP gi but ekire esan ebe free wo mo ensa na okọ Sunyani East, West, Doma East, Afe, Doma Central, Brekum East and West. Ni nyina a traditional seats chese odwene ho a wontume entiase but ne ya ba beduro no Matthew ma yenko anim.
Mami fa konya we na mechia yetie foni na mechia the incoming flag bearer and the incoming president of the Republic of Ghana Kennedy Ajepon na mechia ni ukani mama Christiana Ajepon or boy Juma and honorable Natos Unitema East for Ebesia and honorable Natos or boy Juma so mommy baby I will be I will tell my nyami on board by nyamisha minia sometimes na yemi momo kwine be so say me MPP ni because MPP are ye hu ya sana ye bedom no enye say na MPP no tie na MPP ni akondo ene ma me adani ayenim say adanfo ni na the NDC ena yetuma adani be ka say o joining MPP a no be hu say MPP party no akondo wo hu ena e bad development so at for time ye ni issue anuma obema ye issue or the Faith Copy Hospital by obesi school dining nyama ema ye no na say no party no ya kono ita say me ye if I'm a joining party so ye bisa ye say as we speak now anukura ba kwa on say Ghana for any doctor mo ba omia or ye tribal politics ni chrome for kra empenu and which no mutu man because some of the MPs kapon a ye nya ye 86 no klanya vote e chen Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Visit and now what Danny Utena, or my Otafo, or my delegate threats of Yomu, a police station executives of Yomu, dear friend. Or Nukraka, I say, when you vote change, Dr. Mahmoud, so a popular Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. And the dear answer. It is true that we look straight into the mic, we look straight into the cameras, and speak truth to power. Who is the first person offered Mama say Alaji Mama na Jalande or Manidibi Malam John. I don't know about my friend Mama Malam John. The first person here tribal politics because President Mama or a Christian and Muslims for a program in Okoye Intia Wabe Dani Malam John and on no about friend Mama Malam John and then Malam John now we knew even we didn't Wakasa Imam also here. Anyway, why you lost the election? Malam John or a Christian, ever winning Imam Diane, that means this you tell you say you are irrelevant. Because Awusa for Ankasa Zongo communities Kakawanya 0 or Mutuama President Mahama. So then our party, you are not popular. And the fact is your national executives, I'm calling on them, dear Chama, we got is it what is his name? They are elected way about. They are elected about Bugri Nabu. I'm calling on the national executive to call into order. And I mean, catch a more account for no, and then me back. I can have or share a kind of school. A kind language is the biggest language in the whole of Ghana. I want anybody that would like say or person challenge me. Now I want to say the Northern language being popular, the first in the whole of this nation. So some person we tribal politician, more account for the catches a day of fear here. Then it's up to you about for the obi fufuchi. Because more account for the catches yes a day of fear here. Can no come here with me, because can no come here with me. You more no come and now I say can no come a day of fear here. I'm telling you, you know, Honorable Kane message is very clean and pure. Omo we tribal policy, Bugri Nabunu, uti enough ho at Tamaletichi Hospital. Omo ya plant one tonko.
Tobo ase na Omanfm no nte wonka yie. Tobo ase. Na ni abre. To was young him.
Bukri na who were not for. Ena Tamale Teaching Hospital.
Cause I microphone no mama.
Omu in plant. 1 ton come. Do you know the number of life honorable Kinajipo have saved because of my light out a plant or here Juma still be yari on bet me I no prison on bet me money drip on bet me sanipa yari the number of people every day number 2 one say sebi omu pe omu crop for ho and then obi be free north so buy crime be ye kaya and Kennedy say I'm sending the Ministry of Agri to the north. We are going to change the north into agro processing agriculture. We are going to boost agriculture youth benya jumaye or see Tamale airport no ye be cargo so that we export product, we export food now say we are not na obi on free north one cause school or north now Buginabu wo what is the impact of Buginabu here in the life of the people of north now ever compare Canada Japan I dare him to come out now can't you Ghana for the impact out here will not more than Canada Japan. Okay, say, and about job creation, the number of people that you put not this. We should stop that.
Okay.
Talk about your vision, what you can do. Message.
Yeah.
Who got that platform so now my friend am incompetent. Now me their money, not their money. Now me their money, not their money. Where message?
Mama osi ebu akwaba. Jonas osi ebu akwaba.
Yeja.
Boko dia.
Nyame adom.
Okay.
And then mo mpaibo.
Ye bo mpae kakra.
Ade a chia eja ya ba be hia wo ha ye hu ani we dia. Na adom na.
Me challenge is say onomo ejina for presidential primaries. Me share them who message apart from Uraken, omo aka no dey ba resonate with the Ghanaian people. Enti anopena mi busa senti se Uraken can say be amen ko biwa. Presidential primaries here course we mo no. Dia pa na obi ka kire Ghana ni abre na tumi ato na koma so. Ama edu 2028 wa tumi akoto abama MPP wa hu bi we Uraken si nchen ya.
Minyi we are no first.
Koso.
Na ye ninkomo.
Koso.
Mi hu bi. Matena fidie we so for several a year kase even the MPP and kasa say ye campaign. Tisania ura ken eye ibin sida. Campaign that goes with demonstration. Masa mi hu bi da. It is a ubisa me for that they are adding, but mami family sees some way so. Masa, Honorable Patrick Boama, I can't see me. Now here I say in the graphic, I used to say Professor Frimpong Boateng, at the abet was that we should save NPP. My name is Mohusa
Koso.
And Patrick Boama so I could count radio be so say. On no dear. Onyina obi echi nyentia onyina obi echi committee of disciplinary ayino oka ho bi enti enye se obi beyi no ho anim se obe support obi ene ye bisa ne se bro unhu ne se den sunsuan so ene de ba eno se enye nya enye ne se baby a party ni gina no enye me refer sansam we nyina de ababa bi so se baby a MPP gina sei no enye se ye hwe ni sei dia ehefo ene ma MPP tibia no e ba be do sei eye baumia no men kanisa because of omo rules omo prayer previous government no and ama MPP etimi aba bi gina sei. Bro, say a cassie share message na semna na ya walk no ho. I think say Ora can call how many regions? Wa come more than
so far the Rebecca Sam say
5 regions.
There be aka 5 no we.
Aka 5 no we. Into out of 16 no wa call 11.
Yeah.
Brother, kasa wa kan ye bebre. Ebi a ye yi beto abontia yesi eye issue no for me enye issue mami. But sometimes obi ba abonten na ose me policy ni ananu ya policy bi ese de abeto abonten ana say ye kire ne ye se ya ye ne se ye se mobile ayi o mobile na ye say 8,000 us ahi o say o ma adwuma nko a okohwetwe ya ye twetwe papa ya na me raho nti ye ni anything apart from see ye be kasa ansem we or the first policy by no ka o say de be enu say nkrofo twe sa be me refer to Ora Kennedy say ninsem a wo kanyina hwan na who said media de abeto abonten a osre, which means they are very important to Ghanaians. He is making sense. Sebi, based on this sense, no. Now you are talking about tribe by yasemwa. You see about abeto abonten. Masa, shemamin ka semtro. Ye can the tribal issues. Omo demonstrated there. Make us say MPP. You know why? Yen yet me a demonstrate actually say wo fa kana fa Muslim. Anama samwa. Yes wo fa kana fa Muslim.
Na mo yes ana de ko wies. Na no ehia Ghana ni be.
Eno na me ba hono.
Ehia Ghana ni be. O kom di akwada bi ono pe djuma ye.
That's it. Eno na me pese me ba hono. Wo fa kana fa Muslim. Brother, your information be ekura no sometimes I am na ye kase ye ba bontia ba be kan e serious. Wo fa kana fa Muslim. Ampa akan ena o ka the Ghana as a country omo topo as a Christian. Na me ye eyibi or TikTok na me kaso. Even most of the apart from the chief imam ase no kra no Muslim omo different ayi wo munti no. They are not together o ka say oh kind the rare Muslims na nkasa undu 10% mpo. I'm telling you. Enti si ye kase obi ye ne politics no so me so obi ka in the opposite side say ss moto abama me hwe Mustafa Ahmed eye ayibi o say imam na malamfo a anto aba ama Alhaji Baumia no ombeko hell. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm telling you. It was a video me
yes.
But they are not person can say once Alhaji e come ho no de
yes as compulsory so to abama no
as almost support no of course san ye no me no de minim ne say wo call election anye bia no wo yire fiefo wankasa wabusuafo wa sorry ma won ma woni wo di agro wo classmate ni ade nyina no so wo ye nipa na wo mo jutum a saafo ni nyina wo mbeta wachi
say ye jutum and I ye jutum no papa ade ba ko e say me ma Christian in this country
me ba nya abotre ma me enu nti no say ono as Muslim no okogina nkramofo mu no so mo emu ano a me so me ye Christian me so me gina Christian
no no forte wo ho ne
me ba no na nya abotre ma me no na me pese obi ate ase me nti ase mu no enya mfom so say wo be ka say menuani madam funi region we mu na me fi enti hofo nso emu ame wonum de omo koye wo soro koye ne saa but wo ba ha na ba be ye pe yes hey na tribal politics no ye me nti saa asem no ase say independent wo ho ya me yonko no me pe phone ho na me na me ko election na me ko ka say independent wo de me ne wa wonji bra be bo me say wo ya tribal politics de enti na wo say ye nsa
masa wa asem ne no kretrudu wasam ne no kretrudu say bia me ye yemfa no say me ye tribe bi nin krani
yes now ko election
hwe me kai say na another time say na yire krani
gadangwe
oka kasa bi won kran mu say ade wo fie a eye onim say na another time e pie won yire no mu enti kran fo no so yire omo ho boa no oti na me chona say enti hot wrong send me ti hoyi na me si ade wo fie a eye me de da bia me start kan from first last year na me kan say me a Christian and as a Christian me Jesus Christ di ono no ye me boafo no nyame animu nie me nsan no ho enkonkonkonko ye ade foforo e wo na chi enyine ma me that is what I said. Ayamio, anyamo media, me gidie sa na kire me. And me DJ tell me say, and sese me say Jesus Christ a chi. E could fa adie foforo bi. Hwe masa. One who your friend is saying asɔre dan kɛseɛ na ɛwɔ Nima no woni mama mo sie
for
Turkey phone is
yes Turkey
me wɔ ho documentary
Turkey okay Muslims
yes
Turkey
me wɔ ho documentary
through Omanfm Rollins
that's it almost starting
or at a small time
okay but on be wie this me wɔ ho now nim say enye Muslim enye asɔre dan ne pew is the emo enye asɔre dan ne pe ne emo they have a project up to university level. Go and ask.
And some Nippon is saying.
Nippon is saying, Masa, say, yeah, can the vision of between the Christian and the Muslims are. These people are finding some meaning to dominate.
I hear for them finding some meaning to
dominate.
Which
is your friend saying this Muslims.
I'm finding meaning. I disagree with you.
Let me tell you.
I'm a control program.
Okay.
Me who so omo find any means to dominate. Near TN say omo ye omo sorry. Christians ye omo sorry. The new patriotic party, a political party omo adwene say they wants to take a Christian na omo fa a Muslim. Ebre bi atwam ye kwa anim so ombe ne saa obi ani ho a obetumi akire. But omo ye no say boa omo sam wo omo a political party no e na be decide say eboa enti ento aso anase amoa enti ento aso between the two religion obi enu oye na adwen so opeso dominate obi mslewa
with domination they say Christian obi a dominate because Mema sorry Lighthouse Chapel International as we speak your lighthouse group of churches
yes
what you say your Macarius your de keke ka ho ne ade nyina etuge ka bomu a bebre we are the church is finding a way to dominate
yes
etie no de if the Christians are finding a way to dominate na se Muslims so dominate I see nothing wrong with it as a see na ya dominate
may come on such a way say
okay
sani aye kan as a tribal way no na me kan si so say yan to ye bo ase ne yan hwede ba yie na yan support yan ni aye wo mu a
me no ya adwen say yan to ye bo ase
yes me kan on such a way say wrong but obi a yere no ho brother me ka dia kosi no ne me kire ne say Christopher ewo omanum ene yen accounts ayewo omanum no sometimes me who ne say ye mistakes be by not supporting our own people. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Adentia say honorable Timiko Jira baby no ka bibi so me ami nuanem mo support me.
Enfum so bi ani ho.
Na yesi ayam from so this is where I'm coming from. Now no for ni now no yire no ho say all try so be yen all cover yen o sisi yen o kwan bi so masa tribal war in other side.
Yeah, but okay north are fine but me religion now
sorry I don't know nya some bugri yi na I'm sorry to say north because you were a force. Minka said the Muslim na omo force say yen de yen nyina yen pian kogu. What you say near support yen no. Omo you right 100%.
Yeah.
Omo you right 100%. It me who wrong e wo asem we.
Focus no mo frontino. Ma omuso na koto aso e wo no ma kai wo say Franco Trading Enterprise for NIA adom anope yedin komo phones and accessories onsa ebeka bi CCTV cameras onsa beka bi microwave blender washing machine chest freezer air condition ne nyina nso onsa ebeka bi ya no akaya hye ne so main office no adabraka woni Roxy Cinema na ehwe ani mu kai se obefre 0246 422338 0246 422338 0555939311 na one Franco Trading Enterprise phone komodie no etumi akoso no akaya hye ne so ede amame aboko bi area rural bank ye ma osika am watumi dia ye adwuma se o account wo ho se uni account wo ko na any abokobi area rural bank phone kodi nkomo se wo sika fa controller se mfa controller ko na any abokobi area rural bank phone kodi nkomo se wa tususu na afi na pese wo hya ase tususu ewo abokobi area rural bank ko na ene wo konkodi enkomo wo account wo ho na account no enye adwuma bra yebesan abiem de amount Shannon so bank ho bibia ohwe bia no onsa ebeka frɛ 0577 675168 0577 675168 abokobi area rural bank yeboa amo adwuma etumi akoyie Spanish garlic mixture and the capsules ya no akaya Shannon so Spanish ginkgo capsules Antec ena ede abedwa so garlic de wonim de eye enti pebi nanom Spanish garlic mixture and Spanish ginkgo capsule 0266 114111 0266 114111 Dominion herbal powder and also pebi na entime moa fire tea anopa tea abebe abrofo de ento Dominion herbal powder juma Dominion herbal powder ye no so any papa biaya yeton ro any pan so call unsabe can be 0543 158 195 0543 158 195. The luckiest, lucky everywhere. Shannon Sofamame. Obo star 712 hash. Star 712 hash. For our phone, now they follow instructions. No star 712 hash. First option no A1 kasa. Second option also ASL ya mubi. Na no kwe woman says, oh ye be the amobia. Ya na insuredi. I can tell you say what the star 712 hash no. Now here second option no cranny ebetom ama nipa kro no obesre osri wi a oseme na me ye ema o lucky everywhere Shannon Sona fama bizangum
na
answer na ene ye bia homa na ma atiefo aba so ni kakra
unim se enkomo na ye di with regards to message any ade no you see me ye lighthouse ni na yen ya sore ewo Ghana ha se uyi Pentecost free wa yen ye doso oti ase but se me ko elections na me ko gina ma sorry e ka trom se me ko elections nti omonto mame na mantimi ankyere wo mo botaya me pese me di ekodi akonwa me pese me kodi enhyehye ya ekuta me ene ne a me pese me ye mantimi anka ankyere wo mo a there's no need some support me ho hia me kan ba be sisen unim se ansa na Ghana benya independent yaw na enhyehye ahodo bebre ewo ho talking about na 1890s na British for yo mudi yeso ewo Ghana ha no se woko 5 northern regions na yaw enhyehye ya ende yewura Canada Japan ena eka ho asem enhyehye ya ene Canada Japan ena ogusu a wo toto niama make sure se Ghana for yede ebeba amna besiesie northern region ene ade nyina no eye enhyehye ya na eda ho da anke wo se 135 years ago ene se senki etimi achieve but ene ena ken oyina Japan honorable ashase a wo ka ho asem and nientia esese yenuanom northern region for shase so moto abama MPP enye ne enti yenim se enye enne ena womo ebeka se weye yenuanti ye kwakoto ama no but ombeto ama obi a eseso moto ma no based on the competence because we ken on in Japan honorable ne message ene niama opeso ye within the northern region na ya unim se tamale hoya ye ken way back 1898 ena ye colonial masters no eye o madwen se omo pese omu dua cotton in excess e wo sa area ho na omu yusu tamale eti cargo ya enho asem ya honorable Ken eka ho asem ende no yaw adwene no baae no enye ne o ansa na Ghana kra ba bede ne ho eti se enne yenya obi a nyankopon aso ne da ya ma ne sa kukuduro ne se look mema opportunity way ɛda hɔ ɛma Ghana for northern region yɛ Ghana eti bɔmmɔden na afei to anamɔ kodi unuanom anim na ma saade way emrem ɛma fa ahodie emra northern region ɛne Ghana nyinaa yaw north na ni bia no a obegyina wa ahɛ sɛ honorable Ken Ohene Japan enye minua ntime nkoto ma no. They've seen a certain competence within Ken Ohene Japan. And definitely they will vote for him. Se enne kran ye kase ekoto abana ubehu northern region vote Kennedy Japan benya ede every word aba. Se ye kase nyankopon ya adoma echina ye kwa akoto abana you will see the number of votes Ken Ohene Japan benya from the northern region ede aba. Enti we ne ka say mitro say look baby a edu no it is not about I am your brother I am your brother I am your brother but it is about what you have to offer, what you have in your hand. I'll bet me the abonipa. And no na Ken Ohene Japan kuta or day back.
Mamema ora amo that akwaba. Senior akwaba.
Ya minu na ho to say.
Me hoye. Of course upon who na cha no pay ya nin na chance.
I metie pa. I was so happy. I think say Eddie kan mame fa chia ma ya tie phone na run ya for Facebook. I'm so for commerce upon or be a WhatsApp party, a party in a format now come and I was steady part in history and net what to know too.
Yeah.
Say Ghana for both full MPP. The way we governed the country, any governance style.
Yeah.
And I'm saying to a buffo. Abeshe Ghana for enunti Ghana for punish the 2024 elections. Sabri baby ya drew no. We are at a crossroads. The party no yejina tentenwa yejina baby ya sebi osho abemu yejina baby ya sebi enyese ye bonkuro ana ye di agro a nibri krumu na yedru. And for us to win power, no, and yeah, say Mako Central Region na sebi meba ibidimu say me pam and I say me ma afenyo markings post unti and yeah no kre Mako Central Region and I mean nam na mini message inti me yi and semwano. This is not the time. This is the time. According to offer no.
Yeah.
The kakra bitie no.
Yeah.
And a Ghana for matie no. And all the regions are ya famu. The delegates ne ka. The emamu for air cano say. Monfa Ken Ohene Japan honorable Emra. Yeah, this is a clear message. If you say onuna na numu asem ne niema all kanu eye niema asebi abufu a abehye Ghana fu mu enam enwuma eni ho enam emabunu a omu ni anidaso enam Ghana atoba ha yesremo sesei no yehia leader bia sebi ni kuku duru a otimi ye niema leader bia onfa onmonkuro na emum owoni aniswadi hu no a ebetumi asesa enipa bra any honorable Ken enti ne offer support of Jamase Asante no wakasa pa wakasa ni brim no wabuye be you know
ope party ni ye
senior honorable Ken a dot party not odoni by yeah of course Eastern region you started from Samoa Besu far Kade and omo comprise so near ye no omo ko Afran plains omo nam ho so wo hwe Ghana for apart from the delegates odo sonko odo amapa ya omo wo ma honorable Ken any that so a omo wo ni mu ena ensem fuamfu a all ka kire wo mo na ogina Afran plains a promise omo say giving the vast land that Ojina Afran plains no hwe ensuo yantam eda ho no hwe fishing ye betimi akoso ho no hwe enubai enua ebetimi offense enua ne ebetimi aduadua na ya what build the factories burn the raw material in Afram Plains ya neglecting over years ya na areho ya say you know and someone air cost no papa no na dwene mu da ho fine na dwene mu bobby when it comes to business, when it comes to management, when it comes to bringing up the economy of Ghana up. We said no abem kan o TV no so nra e the seat say to lead a country, you know, is not about knowing economic theories. To lead a country is about understanding the basic economics. Understanding the basic economics. A kwaya me faso afa eniema awo oman no mu onyame dia chen. Onyame du bedua oman mu a. Onyame mamu niema bi a eye unique to mu nko amo. Enu na honorable can call region from region, constituency to constituency a. Na wa identify no na all ka ho asem no na de be nti na when say yetimi fa se coconut we say western region you call western region and that's all about coconut and rubber plants. Coconut na we see coconut me juice no na me dia frefra other things bet my coconut and tomato juice, coconut and pineapple juice about often pina colada. You say pineapple and coconut pina colada ya man for num coconut sugar nie coconut yidie powder nie yedi ye niema oh papa yi kan niema bia very simple because ye wo ha Ghana ha raw and when me see Afram Plains wo so ye say bam krom Afram Plains be Asante Akim Afram Plains vibrated, it was humming na wo hwe ni da so ma me fu yo mu gu ho na wo hwe mo ma hihye wo mo achi na ya wo mo aba na mo de da o ma betie honorable ken na ahobrasie mu papa yi all kasa kire ni nuan papa yi all kasa kire party ma papa yi all kasa kire tima mu fo and am Afram Plains so ye baby asabi NDC was a stronghold pa na NDC for boy CB abefremu ya na forms are odemo no de na forms odemo is a social contract enya dia ono se member mu nipa 10 o ko gina central region member mu nipa 10 adwuma member mu nipa na o ma nipa 10 adwuma ho each constituency we are ma say how many jobs 2776 jobs no were created in this country, a country of a population of 33 million. You are not thinking about creation of industry. You are not thinking about industrialization. You are not thinking about how agro-processing. You are not thinking about creating jobs. There were 45,000 employment through the cotton industrial person. Oh, and nunti yaw. Honorable Ken movement now or the aban. A movement for change. And the change is coming. Party in for I embrace the change. One more who said, baby, you drew no. It will take somebody like Honorable Kenna or no on Kase me will rich ideas. But Kase meaning how to implement ideas. Na kwanya me fasuni 5 northern regions and jubility. You call Western North, Bono East, Ahafu, ne Omaka Hono, Yao, a also Omani G sorry. Eastern region, you borrow me, Yao, a duchem. Now, honorable Ken, the money at Dennis says, ocean appearance. Now, ocean a name. Now, ocean a dressing. Now, they compare the delegates. What was a yes or a grassroots person?
Yeah, sure.
Very simple, very pragmatic. Pepe wanu. Otimi speak to the hearts of the people and minds of the people. A bit towards our watch and some more bonina said now or more honey that's pa. Nasebe, who could you busu and for osimi ye munia monto aba mame. Fise be ye munia. Nese moto aba mamia, messy samobra. Honorable Ken, so sorry. Or say, who is your brother? And you wouldn't kuni obia. Sabi unini free mami yemba kwa bao. Nemo unuya nu obia se uko o yaumu, uko o haumu, uko ahuhiye mua. Usua ote wonka. Empo unyansu ye kran otea. Utimi bao nase eno bedwene ebwao ema o sorry free o haumu ene wo yaumu. Such is o brother. Enti honorable nyina baby ada. Throughout the campaign, I mean, this is the only time man could be your call Volta region, your call baby, or can this one do any amount of bar obey the abo, and yes, a me munianti monto mami, and yes, a minimum of quasoranti monto mami. honorable yes sir because say party no a party back one if you different places and don't defend diversity. Honorable believing in diversity, cultural diversity, ethnic diversity. What you say? Enti ye nyina ye ka bom na ye party ne enti ho. Enti Oko Central region we know, and I'm going to say it. Baumia is in the Central region now. Obe free ho Saturday. What you say? Thursday obekwa asen. Enti okujira asena asem ben obeka kire wo. Oko awutu ede awutu futu. Awutu senya. Kujira afenyo markings. Na wo ye campaign na se campaign no o respond wa
awutu weniba uko ye
campaign na wo de wo yi nsem wano a adenti na wo yi nsem ano kan wani so ade hunu kyen ono abo yi nsem ano o kan na so ade hunu kyen na wo ko gina asire mu a wo se wo nua no mu nie no wo ba na afo a omo ye watamfo ana wo ba na afo a omo ye wodie enu nti na ono abo kase o gina chebi very close to the doyen of politics. Kujina JB Dankwa, Babia Yakoye, Presbyterian Church, very close to where JB Dankwa, then the mortar remains ewo. Was see how my Bejin was a mechanic crack. Was see how my Bejin was a Mituma Mutu. Was see how my Bejin was a bring the party together. And Nuntisa tribalistic tendencies now must start using the tribal card. Miyamuniano Montomami, Samotoma Honorable Kana, any other South na Ewo Srimuha, Yebeji Wasasi, Anase Bepamono. And try emwa party no mumma yenjai. Enti honorable kasa okan ochebi a binum journalist bia gina no sibone no. Ya nena mo amokase omotete honorable kasa dipe omuni message
omo share no say emwa wa
eya na yenum bisa no ya na eya reho because ye do party ye fru ma wo party.
It's a shame se pa so uni message obi kasa pe. No, eno na wo share.
Na mo anya asempapa waka. Emra mo so mo ni message. Na mo nua so can the same thing. Etimi empower obi to say Dr. Mustafa Demo Hamid. No mo nyina eka sese wo ye chief imam. Ana wo ye imam. Ana wo ye Muslim elder. Na se wo antoba maba wo mi a obekọ hell, obekọ bunsam jim. Na we mo ye party fo. Obuka we mo yoti party for monti ye. Party for Monte ana Bugri na bu. Enso tibi ko gira ho. Eke kan sema kese akese.
Kan si ni fie no no ya adwuma mani nua.
Yes. Number one. Sa Bugri na bu was a former regional Northern Region chairman. This Bugri na bu osa ye chief nanom in the Northern Region. Yeah, just I have for crying and you don't double yourself with active politics in this country, which kicks against our constitutional belief and the tenets of our constitution. Now, I was sorry, Bugri Nabu was sorry, Mustafa Hamid, Dr. Maudu Baumia, Moody the tribal card, yeah, a titi of mine, yeah, a titi MPP mu, yeah, young French MPP Fruman. And na mo yi na mu wevu no say ya na mu wevu no na honorable son ka said no de mo ye nye enka bom hu hia ye oka no wo chebi enka bom hu hia ye entity mu ehu hia. This is my message. Mon ton moni swade hu se Ghana for epa ombeto ama na se mo anye sa na se bi esire mu ho mo ya no mo chinchi mu papa yinsa na mo agi ni banyina ba eye sa delegates a mo ko mo na anim di mustu frakoto mo anim mo ni any message but rather no mo kekansem no wo mo na mo disrespect wo mo yaw wo mo na mo vote and count enunti no ye de kan ya tietia Eastern region here we come. We are there in the Eastern region. Honorable Kansem na no asem honorable kan ya ma nije kese ba delegates ni mo say abaye kotue no it is your future.
Yeah.
Obi ba ne no be mausika na ogisika no na ato aba no ma no. Ne nipa no ntimi anka ade a obeya ma wo kira.
Yeah.
Ade a obeya ma umma, ade a obeya ma wabusua, ade a obeya ma Ghana na waha Ghana pa. Enunti mamuma enipa ento mu votes for a day. But muntie manum asem a meka. Munhwe niema me de kire mo. Munhwe odo a me wo ma party Ghana man any the delegates. monhwɛ me tiri mu pɔ ne daakye nneɛma a mepɛ sɛ meyɛ ɛnyɛ easy saa nanso maka no ma wei nyinaa sɛ mede bɛboa ɔman no ɔnoabo ɛɛtɔn ɔnoabo ɛɛyɛ ne nneɛma enti sɛ hyɛ baba line so a moma no ma yɛ picture of
mame na me ho for a break emra na okay
frɛ hyɛ bo na yɛntie eastern region the wonders are ɛkɔ so wɔ hɔ ne honorable ho dɔ a sɛbe asom me si na yɛ fro mountain acompraye so and the mountain will receive honorable in peace and in unity.
Meda say mame fa few messages. The time has come for the party to change the leadership. If MPP executive did not put their house together, we will remain in opposition forever. Uncle Joe Ewo Caprice and Odiwe by. Good morning, Uncle Joe. Yada say ano pay say onso ojene fishes home please it's not ade ofia oye but it's ade pa ofia oye yo yate yada say Charles and so ewo kasoa ma yentie Charles na yenhwe ne ono nso ewo kan but yenko ahoma no so na ye ne Shaibu eni nkomo is a reporter on Ura Kennedy ohene Japan and I'm Shaibu morning.
Good morning.
Boko de.
Boko na so.
Me ho ye. Yenko Eastern e de na ekoso.
Yeah, me ma achieve in Aquaba and Famra Eastern region. Now Honorable Ken Eddie better 3 days in the Eastern region. Now and the first constituency a year a Pram Plain North. Now you can 4 Menka the Pantuno a war Abame Klobo and ye choma baby don cookroom. As in Honorable Ken and delegates a babishia. Now more Dr. Alex and Pabian because be Honorable Ken Nembiano. One and yet including for Doctor and pardon so many to former the ginger delegates. Dr. Papa.
The Joseminia Roma,
Now so far in the Eastern Regional Tono, by the Honorable Kenya Fabiana, you know, Nade and Nako. Then also who grounds on.
But we are a shocking me pie Eastern. The last time no Honorable when they have. Nti ebe nyina ne nse ya na wa adwene bi se nti egrofo yi o ma sesa o ma adwene na yewura mu ha no ade ye mfa pentwe nto for say the way a Eastern be page ama papa no the mini delegates no nsi ya no obi ehunu ba bia no prewo na ahokyere ewom ade ba kwa ma ho Eastern say emabunu ewom pa o hwe delegates na ya mo na so no se be etisi omunya adwuma ni bi musu dim komo a bebre no enso ye maame ne papafo a ono nso nya adwuma kakra epige na adwuma mu a ban be so na sene a ope ntike ni so ade hunu so beboa o mo with soft loans no mo de bie mu no eya de a po bebre adwene mfa da bi wo ho a master dia hwe so be ko ba bi no enkomo no hya se obedi na nso mo no munya no madi nkomo dada nti wo bo asem no so abon so mo ato aso ama message no awura mu message no awura mu pa anti Eastern there afi we ankasa na nyamemre emre no so ana aso sa na me ho no Eastern de metuma kasa ma fo mo hadu
and na wo kasa na wo the Ghana compare China said there was a particular businessman as a leader now wo pa chere
de na me kan say ewiase ayewe o mai bie ni ho a enne eye industrializer anako nanimu a enye panimu bia ni so ade hu ebi ni ho sa o mai bia na beka so o mai we dey boy na nyankopon atoma na amoma na sesanya me na bebie factories ebi ni o mai bia no ne fapem no eya na tof na yi na ne fapem na ejina obi so na China de no eye papa bia ye fa ni dong na utie China abako semu a yewa Don Champagne the full name no 1978 yeah 78-79 no China Industrial Revolution in that MPJ say because now seems the state owns everything and also call around so no take you over no catch them say open and reform they said the Kennedy yeah industrial open and reform that open and reform on policy no almost on 18 December 1979 and then yami who China na me free China be boso me ni Martina Europe almost 20 years who do China no Ukraine me China make The Martina London for almost 20 years. Marco America, Germany, Holland, Belgium, France. Almost of all the key Western countries, Marco. But my culture was will be our China. They will do China. Who free of our crashing. And so, and I'm nipa back home. Don't show pain. The same thing. So, any of your papa being so Lee. And then share Singapore. You won't know a year of honum. And yet our park and so the park and so park one Lee he or no so I yes South Korea. And so almost buy no and then Samsung. Yeah, war Hyundai and in Yama be LG mo. And also taking if about couple. And I actually okay, yeah, by PPP, public private partnership. Near BM ama industrializing South Korea. And Chile me say baby I use Samsung. Chile me say baby I use Hyundai car. Chile me Samsung. Me show the TV no kra na. After 4 share you was see Samsung. Any papa ko enti from China. The same thing na Americans will be hono. Oko Germany you will be hono. Me frɛ papa bi Konrad Adenauer. Konrad Adenauer and Erhard. Omienu na esesa the Germany story. And see, every country be where we are saying AD no. It's now be so. The Americans say, baby, I drew no. Yanso, ya dear, any, ya brainy. Obia ba, oh, young Tico, Nyamfa Gold, Nyanko Tony, and Yatim Bakakra, and so Yanko IMF. Then trend no intimate Ghana that Nyanko Pomba. The best in Ghana, just said, you know what, so didn't be say, made that bold step be, but said, let's industrialize. The examples are my but say, Obi Beba, Yan Tonko Kakra, Yan Pagod Kakra Mono, Nani Yaniako IMF, may see until saying Nanko Pomba, but Ghana intimate stand under this approach. And I'm speaking as somebody, Martina Ministry, why managing him, 77 main Casati Sylvia, meaning the American. To change Ghana, no, first, over economics, I feel we need to change the economic structure. The economic structure, and you changing by it doesn't work that way. The economic structure will change with the mindset of revolution. And here I'm talking about industrial revolution. That is the only way we change the economic structure. Near increasing our exports, near reducing imports, industrialize, let Ghanaian owned enterprises. Ghana po nyuma no abanso masini mpeja ya nyata me see you bet me akofa sebe the best economists in the world Adam Smith so me Ghana so non economy it will take a revolution and that revolution is a form look at Europe Papa Kennedy
Dog, I mean, now on the we are one of the speakers. If you are not Papa Mo, dog, but for that what. And you know, Miniamofa, Oba, I say, Yababe drew a flam plane north, and check honorable Ken, any delegation, Bekata. But I know Osha on the Atina now say, any city, and then, yeah, a flam plane north, now a flam plane south, now ya say, employer, so now ya Betty. And the right from here, no. You must acquire a family south. Near Taco for Pantoon, across back, acquire empire so near Betty as early as 5 near Mamma Provo, Pluma, a whole and a Pantoon, a fire. But then a dog work on. The last project one, you know, number can a town will do baby, not delegation of Campuno. A honorable Catachas and what's some more theatre. But honorable do almost honorable man one at all. Honorable PSA, ye nim ye beye, the Omoyan, a dead Ken Kilqua. Obi say, no many delegate be in common, and MPP delegates. Some might be saying, so Obi about a be as some of the say, what's the MPP they do 192, Educo 496, Oman recorded 0 was raw, and 2 party and 0 was raw. Down some may you nimo almost say, yen to Abama. These are and some delegates because. Obi sa samo kan ta osim do so fra puye mantem na do fra puye mantem ko na ya san ko fo bi so fra puye mantem esare na ko omo se ene no omo ye de ya Ghana for nto aba no and omo person omo keep MPP in opposition and to omo so omo nam omo ti Ghana for so fra Ghana for them pa kende Japan bra these are and some delegates kwampo no before no abo kan be kata no omo ye match points and ade ba go so tia no what honorable Ken message no the public the masses no only delegate do come omo say wo mu say ye pekin de Japan ye ba don ko ku mini man for delegate do come omo say omo ba no na omo need the vote right me say omo ko to abama ken de Japan omo ko omo say mo delegates no ye de se pekin de Japan na ma pa ken de Japan ma na no de ye mo no ye be ya mana chesa so delegates no so ansem we nsem so a e ko omo sumo omo tete free say on the 31st of January 2026, MPP delegates, and yeah, they mistake. Then in the Eastern region, some of the constituencies, Yayen Sawam Adwajiri, Yaya Yensha, no, Yayesu, Yaya Buakwa North, and Adia Chin, Yaya Upper West, Achin, Yaya Lower West, Yaya Kosia, Yaya Kadi, and not Yaya Etiwa West, Yaya Etiwa East, Panchakwa North, Panchakwa South, and Yaya Buakwa North. And then the two are farm playing empire so and a bit if media young pastor that Emma Yamame, the former deputy finance minister, a year Abena Oste Asare, yet near Monabas, and no honorable Ken could do one or say honorable Ken a Katankwan on the MPP delegates to Mekata, that on Sika, that transfer Sika, that venue Sikano, honorable Ken are funny in a yes, finance brain side. Yeah, connected. Yeah, catch delegates. And he said, Montu Abamake de Japan, Emfa industries now. Na yeah, finance brains, Yan Shania manager of Mansi Katem, na Ghana, America, China, Ghana, America, South Korea, Ghana, America, the developed country, every Ghanaians will want to travel to. And to all say, their party delegates say, yes, or man of our family support in Japan. They are also getting involved. And I know I could do a Tiwa is one honorable Ken, the capre, the simple and top of my Abena or say Asare, and the fact can in now. But be a coin on one party auditorium can see. And there's a sentiment, in fact, at Ashanti region, Kenya, party auditorium now, Abena or say Asare, and Kiani Baji Papa, air condition for best 3 hours in air condition for. And we also honorable Ken. I am part of the campaign. I am part of the team. I party a rescue MPP. Yeah, the MPP. The original track and so. The media they say the Bible do don't cook room. A year a farm pay no for enche. Honorable Ken Bekasa. Na the or one or the for backs. The number of days shall be in the Eastern region there. Near Bane among parties so brand a bar or Bomo Music True or Domoko the hotel and Omoko Casa. Yes, now if you have some number, by the party for a chest, a power near the power, the young grow with power, Nipo with more power is the best person, and you could me, and you and I knew we see.
Shaibu, my Yanawase, Ebakasa. Yes, so yeah, that's say the breakdown of MPP's performance in the 2024 general elections as presented this morning must inform all well-meaning party members that completely new leadership direction is needed to be able to stem the tide that led to this abysmal performance unprecedented in MPP's history. God being so good, a very hard-working, charismatic, and results-oriented person, Ken, has shown that he is the one to redeem the party. Ogusiku Odamfa ena ode weba. Yeda ye hofo ye break na yede ni akano atwa so 107.1 so ni high Omanfm mfa encheme de kan senka me bia homa but other interviews na de ho mfa encheme nyame yadmo china ye be bia homa na mo aba so yeda ye hofo commercial break medin ede ya amofa boachi ye na ye ho.
Ayo da ye so se wo beko suku e wa abruchiri ana pese okoye adwuma e wo ho ana kwantuo bi e da wanim enwene ho kra Wap Travels abama
se wo ba Wap Travels a ye ma da ye so ni bemu abra wo mre ho kra se ye bo wo mo nya o visa wo pesuku mu kwan wa abrochiri ana wo kwantu sembia se wo ko UK USA Canada Europe ana Asia me se ha na wo kwantuo no hyase free
media da media sida e ma WAP Travels ɛfiri sɛ wɔma daworo ma ɛna nnɛ yi mesua deɛ ɛwɔ Canada yi wɔma mmerɛ ho koraa meka ne pɛn sɛ WAP Travels ɛna ma wo ticket a wobɛtumi de akɔ wiase baabia sɛ wokɔyɛ adwuma wokɔ sukuu ɛyɛ nsrahwɛ mese wɔbɛyi wo daakye pie WAP Travels ɛwɔ Atlantic Mall Atomic Junction
frɛ 0242 797 114 0242 797 114
WAP Travels ɛha ɛna wo daakye hyɛ aseɛ WAP Travels yɛde wobɛkɔ wiase baabia
Akuya na ase ho